I wanted to ask you, it's a question that I also keep asking my own friends, male friends, why you feel that you cannot open up to anybody, and who you opened up to when you finally did have that conversation within yourself, and then outwardly, who did you go to say, I am really struggling with this, that, and the other?
Look, I never did actually open up to anybody until, and I think that day when I sat with these four young men, in 1998, and I think that is when I think my own conversation, I began to even talk about it openly, and it is one of the things that, sometimes. In relationships, sometimes women don't realize. Women say men don't express themselves, or they don't express how they feel. But there's something that sometimes happens in relationship. You find a guy say, man, baby, man, look, just, hey, when are you on planet X? Talk to my hand. I'm not going to listen to anything. And that is when men begin to withdraw. And the whole thing is that. There's got to be a dialogue where it actually, we deal with men and women, how they deal with each other, and it takes two to tango. And sometimes we don't realize, or we don't want to confront that state that it takes two to tango.
Absolutely.
The example that I make sometimes, and which is very, outrightly somehow ridiculous. But the thing is, there is no man who will be sitting with his girlfriend or woman, and they are happy and they are laughing, and he says, baby, you make me so happy, I feel like I should kick you. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way.
Not at all.
And when the fight happens, it's because somehow something has happened between them. But the thing is, I'm not encouraging the fact that men should resort to violence. One thing, I think the Oscar Pistorius thing, I used to listen to, the psychologists that would be analyzing them. And there was this one who actually, said, if there's one thing that Oscar lacked was self-regulation. And I think that is one thing that as men, we've got to learn to self-regulate and to know that when we are angry, we don't have to be destructive. You see what happens at, Moses Mabhida, what has happened in Mafike.
Yes.
And people who are at the forefront of this destruction is men.
Only on Massive Metro.